Now, when I go through and learn a new piece of music, I have a set procedure I go through, and that's what I use in these videos. That's what I'm doing here. I like to build it, take it one thing at a time. So first I look it over. It's 2 pages long. There's no repeat signs. It's just straight through. Treble and bass clef, it's fine. We got 1 sharp in the key signature. In the key G major, make sure you can do the G major scale. There's a 4/4 time signature. And I want to take it one hand at a time, just checking notes and rhythms. I don't do any articulation. I connect everything, just notes and rhythms. The right hand, when it comes in, I'll measure 3. You're up here. 1 and 2 and 3. And come down. And then here. So again, 1 and 2. And that's it. Now technically I measure 4. You need to hold that down for both of these. Both. Sometimes I let up. I'm a bad boy. Now here, and then measure 7. 1 and 2. The grace note I'll do later. Right now it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And if that throws you, I don't understand. Then take out that little tie and play both of those Fs. Pretend the tie's not there. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and... That's what it is without the tie. But then when you can get that, then you put the tie back in. You just hang on to the F rather than playing it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, and then going on, 1 and again, connect this. You can't connect that, but... And then 10. Measure 12. If you want to use 1 and 5 on all these, it's up to you. I typically use a 4th finger on a black key. But again, that's up to you. Now measure 18 on these. Here, because you're going up in half steps. Normally what I would do in this case, for the E sharp, C sharp, I would do a 1/4. And then a 2/5 for measure 19. That's out of habit. I just do that fingering. So it's here, but you can do 1/5 on all of them if you want. Left hand, well, at the beginning, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Is that rhythm okay for you? Yeah, struggling with it? Well, take out the tie and play all those notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Just a bunch of 8th notes, but then put the tie in when you can get it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, because that rhythm is all over the place. Huh? Measure 4. 1 and 2 and cross over. Put the hands together. Well, when they play together, measure 4, it's here. And then here. That's by itself. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Now just because I had that B flat in the upper staff does not mean it's a B flat in the lower staff. Don't throw it. That accidental is only good for that staff. It's only good for that measure. So don't carry it anywhere else. In the left hand, that's natural. So 1 and 2. Okay. Now measure 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Right? The left hand is just a half note. 1 and 2 and 3. Right there. Lift it up. 1 and 2 and 3. Make sure you're lifting up for these rests in each hand. I'm not very good at it, but maybe you can do it, huh? Then once I have an idea of the notes and the fingering and the rhythm going on, then I go back through the hard parts, or all of it, whatever, and get rid of the hesitations. So it's a steady beat. It can be slow. It's got to be a steady beat. No hesitations allowed anywhere. Then I think about the articulation. Accents at the beginning, play a little louder. See, a piano can't do a true accent. All we can do is just play the note a little louder. And that's all we can do. And the measure 7, that grace note, real quick note. Now, how the grace note is done, people don't agree on how it's played. Just play it a real quick little note. I'm not going to go any further than that. See? So you do the articulation because you got accents and staccatos in the hands. And then once I got the articulation under control, more or less, I think about the dynamics. Forte at the beginning is loud. That makes the accented notes very loud on piano. Measure 11, moderately soft here. Both hands. And whatever you think moderately soft is, then measure 12 or 14, you go back. Now you're back up to loud. Then measure 20 and 21 down to soft, moderately soft. Measure 22, go up a little bit, moderately loud. Out up to loud. Up to very loud. Very loud. And do the best you can with the accents. I don't know if the accents help any. I do a 2-5 on that last one because I'm here, I just reach down. It's a staccato with a marcato. Just a collapse the wrist a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Here, on that. Just a lot of weight on that. They put pedal in that. I'm not going to use pedal. I didn't use it anywhere else. Why you bother here? Just play it. The last 2 measures, you're up here. Loud. And as you play that, lift that up. So all we want to hear is that, and that's a staccato. Get off of it. It won't really sound like a staccato on a piano because when you're down this low, it takes, the sound doesn't stop real quick like up here. That stops instantly. Down here it doesn't. So you just play it as a staccato and let the piano do whatever it does. Then finally the speed. And this is where I have the problem. You see in jazz, swing, and blues, those 3 genres or those 3 types of music, they're kind of played in a similar style rhythmically. And that is you swing the 8th notes. You just automatically do it. It's not 1 and 2 and 3 and, it's felt. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and they just do it. And 2 and 3. If they want even 8th notes, they're supposed to put in the music, play evenly. Otherwise, you should automatically just swing the 8th notes. Well, this whole book is dedicated to jazz, and I know this composer knows what he's doing, so I don't understand why he didn't put this in a swing rhythm. That tells me maybe he wants it played evenly. Well, he really should have put in a note, play evenly or something, because I just automatically swing it. Automatically swing it because that's jazz. But I think we're supposed to play them evenly. So I'm guessing that's what he wants. So we'll use that approach. I like it swung myself, but that's okay. Now, how brisk and energy I haven't had enough coffee for that yet. I'm still working on the brisk and energy part. But you got to get into this and feel it. play this together very slowly and double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do any dynamics. I'm just going to play everything about the same. I'll give us 4 counts. We're just checking notes and rhythms. Is all we're doing here. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 1 and 2. Rest.